Okay, so I'm going to do my best to explain this. You want to start with your hair nice and brushed out and then do a center part all the way down the back and braid your hair, but do it kind of loose. You don't want super tight braids, otherwise you may end up with a lumpy looking wig. So I'm not going to talk while I do this, but I'm just going to quickly braid it and show you. I like to use a brush like this so I can really smooth down the top. Okay. Now I have curtain bangs, so I'm gonna have to bobby pin that down. I try and get them in the braid, but it doesn't always work. And you can see I'm kind of doing like a looser braid, not super tight. It's really important for me too because my hair is super thick, so if I do a tight braid, half the wigs won't fit me. Okay. And I just use one of these little hair ties. Okay, and then repeat. Okay. Now, if you have any spots right here that are kind of loose and poking out, just bobby pin them down. Okay, so now what you want to do with your braids is, I hope you can see this, crisscross them in the back and bobby pin them up. I always use two, and I crisscross the bobby pins as well. Let's see. Okay, no, got one. And don't be afraid to be kind of like rough with them. And really make sure that the way you're crisscrossing them, they lay flatter, so that when you put the wig on, there's not a big bulge down here on the bottom. Okay, and if you have these sticking up, that's okay, no big deal. The wig cap will keep it down. Now I like to use two wig caps just to like really make sure my hair is pressed down as much as possible. And you want to start at the bottom of your head down here and then pull it up and around. Make sure it completely covers your hairline. As much as possible anyway. I can't cover this stuff by my ears, but see, if you have any lumps like that, just reach back there and flatten it. Okay, there we go. Now you want to take the glue. You don't need much, just a tiny amount, like that much. Pull up your wig cap and put it all along the hairline, and then press your wig cap down. You want your skin to be completely clean there, so if you have makeup or any skincare, wipe it off first. Now, you can blow dry this to make it go quicker on a cool setting. Don't do the hot setting, do cool. I like to take something like this and just tie it down until it's in place, because that kind of really forces it to stick down to your skin. When you use the blow dryer, sometimes it'll come loose. So while this is drying, I like to brush up my wig, get it nice and ready. You can use the wet brush that I gave you, or like a boar bristle one, and lay it flat on something. Press your hand down, hold on, let me press your hand down to hold it, and just work your way up from the bottom. Otherwise it will stretch out the synthetic hairs and they'll get that like coily look to them, and it's not cute. Okay. Normally I would let this dry longer, like 3 to 5 minutes, but so you don't have to sit here and watch that, I'm just gonna move on. And you just repeat with the other wig cap, if you feel like you need to. If you don't, you can just do one. Okay, and then we glue again. Pull it up, smear it around. You do want to get down to the sides too, otherwise, especially with the ones I gave you, because the clips are in that area, and if you don't, then it's gonna slip. And then you tie it down again. And I'm actually going to stop the video here and make it 2 parts, because if I don't let this dry completely, then the wig's just gonna pull the wig caps off and it'll ruin the whole video. So I'm going to stop here and be right back.